Hello students. The last lecture we learned the components and structure of public finance. I introduced was last lecture the structure of the public finance at a glance, and also completed the first point of public finance is public expenditure. Now today's we are going to start the classification group of the public expenditure. There are 4 classification group of public expenditure. Number 1, revenue expenditure. Number 2, capital expenditure. Number 3, developmental expenditure. Number 4, non-developmental expenditure. Now I explain the one by one of point of the classification group of the public expenditure. The first one is revenue expenditure. Revenue expenditure of the government is for the incurred carrying out day-to-day functions of the government departments and the various services. It is incurred regularly, for example, administration costs of the government, salaries, allowances, and the pension of the government employees, medical and public health services, etc. Means the revenue expenditure include the expenditure the government spent on the money of the various type of services like the administration cost, then the salary allowances, then pension of the government employees, medical and healthcare facilities or services, etc. Means government spend on money all these services. It is a procedure of the day by day carry out of the functions of the government department and various services. The second one is the capital expenditure. The capital expenditure is related to the capital assets. The capital expenditure of the government is expenditure for the progress and the development of the country. Means here the progress and the development of the capital assets in our country. So government spend on money of the capital assets. For example, huge investment in the different development projects, loans granted to the state government and the government companies, and repayment of the government loans, etc. It means here include the points and the examples of the capital expenditure. The government the spend on money of the progress and development of the country's capital assets. For example, huge investment in the industrial sectors, then development project, then loans granted to the state government and the government companies, and repayments of the government loans. Number 3 expenditure is the developmental expenditure. The developmental expenditure, the government spend on money of the developmental procedures like the build up of the industrial sectors, then social welfare sectors, then research departments, etc. I mean, developmental expenditure is the productive in nature. The expenditure which result in generation of employment, increase in production, price stability, etc. It is known as the developmental expenditure. For example, a developmental expenditure, the expenditure on health, education, and the national industrial development, social welfare, research departments and developments, etc. Means here the expenditure about the progress and procedure of the development of the different type of views like the expenditure healthcare facilities, education facilities, industrial development, social welfare development, research and development, etc. Non-developmental expenditure, the government money spent on the non-development sectors. For example, the different type of sectors for expenditure, administration's cost, etc. On the other hand, that the government expenditure which does not yield any direct productive impact on the country is called non-development expenditure. Because of the non-development expenditure not involve the group of the productive impact of the country's goods or services. It's the only the spend of money of the administration cost and the war expenditure, etc. So it is a group of the unproductive in nature sectors. So on the other hand, the government expenditure which does not yield any direct productive impact on the country is known as the developmental expenditure. Here mention the example administration cost and the war expenditure, etc. So here mention these are unproductive in nature and developmental expenditure is productive in nature. So students, you have completed the all classification group of the public expenditure. Now I explain reason for the growth in the public expenditure. Here may explain the different type of reasons and causes of the growth of public expenditure. Number one is the increase in the activities of the government. Then second, rapid growth of population. Number third, the growing urbanization. Number fourth, increasing defense expenditure. Number fifth, spread of democracy. Number six, inflation. Number seven, industrial development. And number eight, disaster management are the points of the causes of increase the growth of public expenditure. Now I explain the one by one the point of reasons of growth of public expenditure. Number one is increase in the activities of the government. As mentioned earlier, the modern government performs the many functions for the social and economical development of the country. These functions include the spread of education, healthcare facility, public works, public recreation, social welfare schemes, etc. It is observed that the new functions are continuously being undertaken and old functions are being performed more efficiently on a large scale by the government. This led to increase in the public expenditure. In the modern economy performs a different type of functions. Here they include the functions of the spread education like healthcare facility, education facility, public recreation, social welfare facility. It means the modern economy performs the social as well as the economical development functions in our country. It is observed that the new function is continuously being undertaken old function are being performed more efficiently on the large scale by the government. So you have performed the both of functions, the old functions and the new functions also. This leads to increase in the public expenditure by the government. Number second point is the rapid increase in the population. All of you know that our country's according to 2011 the census survey was the 121.02 crores. So that time the increase in population is higher. So day by day increase the population growth and they also the demanded various type of goods and services by the public or population. So here they increase the expenditure by the government on the public facilities. Population of developing countries like India is increasing fast. In 2011 census it was a 121.02 cr. As a result, the government has the greater expenditure to fulfill their needs of the increasing population. So it is second point also the reason and cause of the increase the growth of the public expenditure. Number third, the growing urbanization. The spread of urbanization is a global phenomenon of the day. This leads to increase in the government expenditure on the water supply, road, energy, schools and colleges, public transport, sanitation, etc. Means the urbanization is also the cause of the increase in the public expenditure, because the spread of urbanization is a global phenomenon of the day. This leads to increase in the government expenditure on the water supply, roads, energy, then school and colleges, public transport, sanitation, etc. Increase the defense expenditure. In the modern times, the defense expenditure of the government is increasing even the peace time due to unstable and hostile international relationships. The increase in the defense expenditure, because in the modern times the defense expenditure of the government is increasing even in the peace time due to unstable and hostile the relationship, international relationship. Means when the time of countries they here maintain the relationship between the international international level, that time also the spend on money of the expenditure. So the increase in defense expenditure also the point of the cause of higher growth of public expenditure. The students explain here the total number of fourth causes of the growth in the public expenditure with the classification group of the expenditure. I hope so you better understood the all fourth point of the reasons or causes for the growth in public expenditure. Next lecture we will start the remaining points of the reasons and causes of the growth for the public expenditure in the country. Thank you.